Hello folks, and welcome back to the channel. This is the 11th video in my Build a Follower series. In this video we are going to be doing the armor records for our followers. So we'll go ahead and open up Creation Kit. As you can see, I still got this right here. So we're going to want to do our armor. This is where you need to decide whether you want light armor or heavy armor. It doesn't really matter when you make the record, but because you can change it. So we're just going to use the Bandit Cuirass as a base, and we're going to open this up and we're going to rename this M9 underscore Thana armor. And we're not going to put anything after. This is why I said it was important to put the AA after it. And we're going to name this as Thana's armor. And it's expensive, so we're going to give it a value here. If you want to put any kind of enchanting on here, enchantment spell, you'll have to find it, like fortified destruction, fortified carry, fortified block, whatever. We're not going to put anything on it. Template armor doesn't matter, but you can like template your armor out to different kinds, so it doesn't matter. The weight, now it doesn't matter if you're giving it to your follower and you don't intend on taking it off her. I always just because I always just set it for a weight of 0. Like I said, this is where you can choose. This little box next to weight is where you can choose if you want it to be heavy armor or light armor. It's important to know which one you want to use, because if you use heavy armor when we start doing our perks and stuff, you want to give her heavy armor perks. If you use light, you want to give her light armor perks. So then there's that. What we're going to do is we're going to set it for a light value of 40 for the armor rating. And don't worry about the equip, bash, none of this. Don't need none of that. Don't need the destruction data. Don't need the ragdoll constraint template. Don't need all that. Down here in the left hand corner, you'll see where it says playable. Now, if you click off of this word playable, you can still give it to her and she'll use it, but you can't take it. So we're going to leave that clicked. So if you click off of the word, if you click off playable, it won't even show up in her inventory when you look in her inventory. But we're going to leave it playable because we want to be able to take her armor, because we're going to make a temper recipe to make her armor better. So the next thing is the biped object, the armor slots. You don't want to change nothing because it's just the body. And moving on to the world model, you want to just go ahead and open that. Go to your folder and go to armor. And what you're looking for is a armor record that says GND at the end of it, or GO for like go. Either one of those. In this case, I'm using GND, and that shows me my armor record. Okay. And I want to set the female as well for this. GND. Those models will be the ones that show up in your inventory menu when you look at them. Now we'll move down. We don't need icon image. We don't need message image. Show all. There's only one, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to delete that. And we're going to go right click, click new. And we're going to grab Thana Armor AA from the list. And that is that there. And since this is light armor, we're going to look at the keywords. You want to have armor cuirass. If it's light armor, it should be light. And if it's heavy armor, it should say armor heavy. Survival. This is for the survival mode. So you can leave that because you want to have the survival on here. Now, if you click this and you right click, we'll type in survival. There's warm, cold, survival body and head. Right. You can add another keyword. Keywords are important. Animal, vendor item. We want to change that because we don't want the hide, so we're going to take that out of there, and we are going to add a new keyword, and we're going to type in vendor item, and we're going to find our vendor item armor, just like that, which it's already there, so we don't even actually need that. So we're going to want to remove that hide because we use the bandit cuirass for it. So that's all set. Don't have to worry about scripts. And that's a new one there, just like that. Now we've got our armor, and we'll move on to our boots. It's the same thing. I'll do it one more time in this video to show you how to do this. Thana boots, and we're gonna name that Thana's boots, and same thing, we're gonna give it a value of 500. No weight. And the armor was 40. We made it 40, so we're gonna, for the boots and gloves and stuff like that, we're gonna give it 20. Playable, like that, and we're gonna go to the world model, and we're gonna look up our world model for Thana's boots, and that is carved boots GND right there. Okay, and we're just going to use the same for the female. Carved boots GND. Okay, just like that. Take out the animal hide keyword, just hit delete, and then we're going to go to show all. We're going to delete that. We're going to add a new one, right click, and we're going to find the boots AA, and we're going to stick that in right there, and we are going to push OK, and we're going to make a new one. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at the Thana record because I think Thana's, yeah, see, I didn't finish naming it. Thana's armor. And now we will do bandit gauntlets. 000 M9 underscore Thana gloves. And we will name it. I know I said I was only going to do this one time, but I figure at least if I do it a few times, people will might need to look at it a few times. So, and like I said, we're gonna go with 20. That's all good. That's all good. And our world model, same thing. Go to here, and we want to look for the GND model. And I'm going to also set the female one just because you actually only need to set just the world model for the male, and it'll show up, but I set them both just to be sure. I'm going to remove that keyword because I don't want to have that in there. I'm going to remove this. In the models box, I'm going to right click, new, Thanes gloves. Okay. Everything looks pretty good on that. I don't see anything I got to change. So that's good. And now we have armor, boots, gloves. Now we need to do the circlet. So we're going to go to the helmet. Now this is where it gets a little more tricky, because we're going to open this up and we're going to drop that down because I want to show you something. If you type in the word circlet, you're going to get this right here. Now you can actually do this. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to close that bandit helmet. And we are going to open this up, and we're going to M9 underscore Thana Circlet. And we're going to rename this to Thana's Circlet. Like that. 500. And you can actually you can actually make armored circlets just from the vanilla circlets. You can make those armored too if you want to. So we're gonna set this for light. 0 armor rating. We're gonna make this, give this an armor rating of 40 to match the cuirass. So we're going to want to set the model here. And I have one for this. There it is. Okay. And I'm going to set the world model for the female version just because. Okay. Okay. Now, you will have to add some stuff here. And what I mean by that is we're going to drop that down to the side there, and we are going to M9. And we're just going to open up this armor record. And I want that one, that one. Oh, okay. I'm going to copy the stack off of that. I'm going to open this record up. And I'm going to paste that stack in there. Now, I don't need the cuirass. So, armor jewelry, I'm going to remove that. Clothing circlet, I'll leave that. I believe if I put armor in here, there'll be a helmet. So, armor, helmet. Right. I want to put the armor helmet in and remove the clothing circlet keyword, because what this will do is for mods like Frostfall, it looks for these keywords. So this will make, you could wear this and it will show up in Frostfall and be able to be have the warmth set on it. I do believe that's in the survival warm too. So we'll do jewelry expensive. We'll remove that. Vendor item jewelry. We'll remove that. So basically we want to have the same thing here, except we add the armor helmet keyword to it. We're just going to leave leave the biped objects. We don't want to do head, hair, armor, anything like that. So that looks good. And that will complete her armor set. Okay, guys, real quick, I forgot to do something here in the Circlet. I forgot to set the model for the Circlet. So we'll go ahead and delete that. And new, and Thana Circlet right there. Show all. And now I'm going to leave the Circlet here for the Khajiit and the Argonians because I don't have circlets for the beast races for this custom circlet I'm using. Sorry guys, that's just not going to happen. You're just going to get a regular circlet. Otherwise, if you're using a Nord or an Elf or something like that, or an Orc, you'll get the normal circlet. Okay, and we'll go out of that and we will save. So these pieces of armor will be our armor for our follower. Okay, so we've got all of our armor made. We need to do her clothes. Yeah, that's important. So we're just going to type in clothes. And we're just going to use the clothes barkeeper. And we're going to rename this to 000M9 underscore Thana clothes. And we are going to go ahead and click OK on that. Open it back up. And we are going to click this and the world model, and we are going to set the world model for the one in clothes here, the GND, and it should come up the purple one. Yep. So that's good, and we are going to remove the barkeeper torso model. Click show all to do that, and we want the Thana clothes AA, right? Doesn't matter if it's armored or not. Playable doesn't matter because it's not gonna that. If you want to name it, feel free, but this is going to be a default outfit, so Thana's clothes. So that's good. Okay. And we need some shoes. 000M9 underscore Thana shoes. And we want to go ahead and set the world model. Doesn't matter because you're never going to see it because the world model, but it helps. And that is our world model. Okay. Remove this. New. Boots. AA. Show all. Make sure nothing's there. Don't have to worry about that. The rest of that stuff, don't have to worry about it. Armor rating's 1. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Clothes, shoes. Okay. So now we got the Thana clothes. I'm going to go ahead and put in that. So I got the shoes and I got the clothes. Now, I want to make an outfit for her at this time. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put outfit. And I'm going to blank that all out. And I'm going to put on new. And this will be 000M9 underscore Thana outfit. So we will go ahead and select and OK to confirm it. We'll open that record back up, and we're going to slide that off to the side for a second. And we're going to go back to the armor. And I'm going to mess up really badly by hiding my thing over here. Okay. I'm going to take this and I'm going to highlight the clothes here. I'm going to click on the little armor icon. I'm going to hold down the mouse button. I'm going to drag it across and I'm going to drop it in there. Same thing with the shoes. And just because she will also always wear her circlet. So that is her outfit. If you want to, you can add in other things. Like jewelry. I'm going to give her a silver emerald necklace. That'll be in there because then she'll wear it while she's got her other clothes on. So, okay. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to okay that. Now that outfit the outfit we just made will be used when we do the inventory on the follower. Next, we're going to move, the next video, we are going to move into weapons. Alright guys, thanks for watching. And remember, if you want to support the channel, look down in the description. You'll find links to do that all down there, or you can just push the join button underneath the video to join as a channel member. Alright guys, thanks for watching. And until next time, remember to keep your sword sharp, don't be a milk drinker, and always watch the skies, traveler.